Option that you have is you can cash it out or take it as a lump sum. Some people choose to do this. And again, it just depends really on where are you in your. Hey everyone, Joe here with Intelliplan Financial. Today what we want to talk about is what do we do with our 401k when we retire? You've worked all these years, you've built this thing up, so what do we do with it now? And it's very important that you understand all of your options. So today I want to go through 5 different things that you can choose from. So if you have all the information, you can make the right decision of what to do with your money. So the first thing we want to talk about is, okay, we've retired now. The first option you have is just leave it right there in your 401k. Now, if you have a very small balance under $500, the company's just going to cut you a check and send it to you. But for most people, this is something you've built up over the years. So you have the choice to just go ahead and leave it in your 401k. I don't necessarily recommend that as a good option, only because there's a lot higher fees in 401ks and you have minimal options in terms of where you can invest that money. However, if you do those particular options and you're happy with how it's performed, then you can go ahead and keep it there if that's what you would like to do. Now, another option that you have is you can cash it out or take it as a lump sum. Some people choose to do this. And again, it just depends really on where are you in your life at this point. You can cash the whole thing out. You can cash a portion of it out. It's really just up to you. But you have to keep some things in mind if you do this. Number one, if you cash your 401k out, it's going to count as income to you. And if you do this before you're 59 and a half, then you also will have a penalty on top of that. So you want to make sure that if that's really what you want to do, you understand the consequences of taking out your money from the 401k. Now, another option that I see pretty often is most people are choosing to roll a 401k into an IRA. So again, don't just do that because that's what everyone is doing and that seems to be the big thing that everybody talks about. But there are some benefits to doing that. Rolling it into a 401k, rolling it into an IRA gives you more investment options where you can diversify that portfolio quite a bit better. There's a lot of different things you can invest that IRA in, but by rolling it over, you're not going to pay the taxes. So your taxes will still be deferred out until after or when you start to take the income. Now, another option is you could convert your 401k into an annuity. Now, this is a very similar strategy. It can roll over into an annuity the same way as it can into an IRA, where you don't have to pay any taxes. But now the annuity gives you different options where now your money can be a little bit safer. It can provide some guarantees. It can provide some death benefits. In a lot of cases, depending upon the type of annuity that you go into, the rate of return is a little lower than what you can see in, say, an IRA. But if this is a portion of your money that you want to protect and you want to remain with guarantees, then this could also be a good option for you. And then the fifth option is take your 401k and just pull your RMDs or your required minimum distributions. Now, in this case, you have to be, by the age of 73, you are going to be required to pull this money out of the 401k. So if, let's say, you worked a little longer, you're 74 years old when you retire, or 73 when you retire, you're going to have to pull those RMDs out. So that is also a strategy that you can use. When it comes to all of this, you have to think about all of your different options and you have to think about your income strategy in order to put this together properly. And where this can be complicated is if you've spent years and years and you have this large lump sum of cash sitting in a 401k, we don't want to take that whole thing and put it in one place. We want to diversify those assets, putting them in different types of investments that have different outcomes. And that is how we would basically design an income plan. So I know this is not something that can be as easy as it sounds. A lot of people, they understand some of the products, but they don't know how to tie them together. I hope that this information has been helpful. Please read the blog that we've posted. It's got a lot more in-depth than what my video just went through. But if you're also looking for some help in organizing all of the different assets and putting them in the proper order, reach out to us at Intelliplan Financial and we'll be happy to help you. So again, I want to thank you for your time and I hope you have a great day.